between the two of them.
All right, Rory, thank you so much. Here is Senator Marco Rubio. Let's listen in.
Deputy Attorney General Rosenstein.
All those matters are now in the hands of former Director Mueller, and so I have full confidence in him. He is someone who's widely respected for his professionalism. He's going to conduct a fair and thorough investigation of that, I have no doubt. And likewise, I have full confidence in the Senate process on the counterintelligence side of the matters.
Based on the briefing, Senator, is it your belief that this has crossed the threshold from a counterintelligence investigation that typically does not result in criminal charges to a criminal matter, and that will impede Congress's ability to call witnesses and obtain evidence?
So I can't comment on the Justice Department's efforts. It's now in the hands of a special counsel, who I have full faith and confidence in. The counterintelligence matter moves forward, and it is my hope that they will not be in conflict with one another, and I do not believe that they need to be in conflict with one another.
Is it your understanding that Rosenstein knew that Comey was going to be fired before he wrote his memo?
I'm not sure he addressed that with a level of clarity that most people wanted to hear.
Senator
That's
Joe
what Senator
Lieberman's name has now
McCaskill
emerged as a top candidate for FBI director. Is that an acceptable nomination should it come to pass for you?
I have great admiration for Joe Lieberman, and I think he could do a fine job. But ultimately, that's the president's decision to make.
And Senator, the president just said that appointing a special counsel hurts our country terribly. Is that an assessment you agree with?
Well, we're a nation of laws, and we're going to follow those laws. There is now a special counsel, as the law allows, and everyone should fully cooperate with the special counsel so that they can conduct their work and put forth an investigation that is thorough and fair and arrives at the truth wherever the truth might lead us.
Senator, the president also called this a witch hunt. Do you agree with that?
We're a nation of laws, and we're going to follow the law.
Does that type of language hurt the process?
The president's entitled to his opinion, but we're a nation of laws, not of men, and that's not a criticism of the president. That is the reality that our institutions work. The acting attorney general has the authority to appoint a special counsel and has done so. And in that process, the acting attorney general, in the sense of the fact that the attorney general is recused on Russia matters, and in that capacity, he has appointed a special counsel, a person of high esteem, of whom I have tremendous respect for. I have full confidence that he will conduct an independent, thorough, and fair investigation. And meanwhile, the Senate will continue its work on the counterintelligence aspects of this matter.
Senator,
and that's the way, and everyone should fully cooperate with both.
Senator, based on what you heard today, are you more comfortable or less comfortable than with what's transpired in the last week?
Well, I don't know if it's a level of comfort. I think it's a level of the fact that we are a nation of laws and we have institutions, irrespective of our politics or people's political views. Those laws and those rules are going to be followed, and that's what's happening here now. There is a special counsel who I believe will conduct a fair, thorough investigation that will establish facts and lead us to the truth, wherever that may be. And I have full confidence that the Senate Select Committee on Intelligence is continuing to conduct its investigation on the counterintelligence aspects of Russian interference in our elections, and everyone should fully cooperate with both.
Senator Graham did say that would be sidelined, though.
Do you think the president should return a routine lawyer to deal with the counsel?
That's outside the purview of what we're here to talk about.
What did he tell you about the Comey memo?
Again, I mean, he is very careful in everything he said. He's very limited in what he said, precisely because, as he said, didn't want us to come out here and tell you. And so, I understand the desire of those in the Justice Department to ensure that no American is treated unfairly through disclosures and the like. I do also understand that Congress has an important role to play, both in oversight and in our constitutional authority. And that should not be impeded, and hopefully that there will not be conflict between the two roles, and there should not be.
Senator,
I really do have to go, and I apologize.
100% attendance in there?
All right, so as we're hearing from these different members of the U.S. Senate, we're also about to hear from the President of the United States, standing alongside the President of Colombia.